So in this episode, we'll try to see how do we cull and rate quickly in Darktable, just in order to be focused later on spending more time on editing and less time on watching different pictures and having a lot of noise. So for me, the workflow is very simple. Usually I do a kind of three-step workflow. I do a quick, I would say first of all, look at all the images. We will do it via culling with the X function. Then we will rate the picture we would like to see more and edit later on. And finally, we will do kind of a full screen quick sanity check to see if it makes sense or not. So for me, as I said, everything is starting with the culling with the X mode. So X mode is very simple. You press X on your keyboard and you start to compare photo and pictures side by side. So here it's kind of interesting when we start to see like this picture that we take from 1 second to another. You can start to compare which one is better and see which one is working best on that. When I do this type of culling, I never zoom in to check for the exact sharpness. I never zoom in to see the details. For me, if I spend more than 2 seconds looking at the picture and doesn't make sense, then it doesn't work. Spending more time on editing it. So it's a very, I would say, quick and easy process. You just go through it, browse through the different pictures and see them side by side and select, okay, the one on the top may be a little bit better than the one on the bottom, and so on and so on. By default, everything is compared 2 by 2 in Darktable, but here, quick tip, you can just add a third one. So I try to keep it 2 by 2 because then it's less information to process, but you can always increase it to 3 by 3 if you have 3 different pictures that you feel are maybe competing against each other. So this is the very first step, and I go through every single of my images like that. So going back to the 2 by 2 version, and then you just select and use arrows here to be able to compare them. So as you see, it's very quick. We still process raw pictures here, but it's still very fast, and it's not slow at all to browse through them. So it's very easy. Here, as you can see, for example, we compare close by images, which one is working best, and it's you can go through it very quickly like that. Once you have done this first view, there is the rating process. So for me, the rating process is also very simple. It's not scoring your pictures, but it's really selecting the picture you want to work with later on and try to lower down the noise. We know now when we take pictures with our digital camera, you may end up with hundreds of pictures of the same event, so you need really to reduce the noise. Here I will just rate them. You use on Mac Shift 2. For Windows, I will put it on screen also later on, but here, for example, I select the left images, Shift 2, and then it comes up with a 2 stars rating. Then I continue browsing, and then, okay, between those two ones and this one and this one, here I see the visage, the face of the driver, so I think it's a little bit more interesting. I will select the one on the bottom here and again put 2 stars here, continue the process. Here the same is looking at me, on the top is not really looking at me, selecting this one, putting 2 stars, and so on and so on. So it's a very, I would say, fast process, and you need to be fast here when you process hundreds and hundreds of pictures. You cannot spend 2 hours to just scroll through them. You want to keep quality time to edit the picture. We'll see the edit part on the next episodes. Here on the right, for example, I will select this one, and so on and so on. Here you are in the culling mode. If I want to go out of this culling mode, I just press escape, and I'm going back to all my pictures. Here you see there is still noise because your pictures are rated, but you do not see the one where you put 2 stars. Very simple. Here you have this filter function. I just want to see my images with 2 stars, so I click on the 2 stars here, and I have the 4 images that I selected, and then I can do exactly the same. Just select here, press X, and then I go in culling mode, but with a reduce selection, which can be also very good to double check your selection and see, okay, maybe I would need to take out one. For example, here I see I have the one on the bottom here, the one on the top is not, maybe not finally very good if I compare to the bottom one, so I would just select this one and put back shift 1 to have a 1-star rating, and you see it disappear here from my selection. Very fast and easy. A quick tip with filtering that I find I knowing when you are beginning here is sometimes you overdo selection. Like here I want to go back to my 1-star, but then I finally click here and I end up I have no more selection. So you can just go back here on this icon on the top left, filter preferences, reset quick filter, and then I go back to the full set of images. I go out of culling by pressing escape, and I see all my pictures. So this is my very, I would say, fast culling process. Then one last sanity check, as I said, if I go back to the 2-star rating, usually I select the image, I press F key, and with the F key you go on full mode. I say at the beginning I don't look at my picture in full screen zooming in to see exactly the sharpness, because it will go later in the processing of the images, but still here I do a quick sanity check to see, okay, does it work or not? Maybe I missed something, maybe I missed out of focus image or something like that, so I just double check with that. But then for me, we are ready for editing later on. We try to save a lot of time. Usually for me it takes not more than 10 minutes, but then I spend a lot of time on the editing part. So